goodness, it is 12:30, 2:30 Eastern, I guess, but 12:30 for me, right on the dot. So I wanted to get started because I like to be punctual. So I talk with my hands a lot. I told my husband I need to sit on them so that I don't. I'm gonna try. I've got a couple of notes that I wrote that I wanted to make sure I went over today, but mostly I'm just gonna speak from the heart. And I've said some prayers before this. I'm a super prayerful person, and I've said some prayers so that if there are people out there that are needing a change and needing something new in their life, that they will hear this and they will find this and my words will speak to you. So I wanted to start with how I heard about coaching and how I started, how I learned about the coaching thing. I have been a Beachbody customer forever, for a really long time. Like, I bought the original Insanity, like forever ago. So when I signed up, I just bought it online, and I didn't even know back then, but it automatically assigned me to a coach. If you aren't with a coach, Beachbody will assign it. So I didn't know that. I didn't even know about coaches. I didn't even know what that was. And then the more I did different programs like PiYo and 21 Day Fix, it would talk about at the end how you can do better. You can be a coach or contact your coach. And I was like, a coach? I don't even know. So then I had found the beautiful, wonderful, amazing Jen on Instagram, and I fell in love with her. I connected with her, and I loved her story. I loved her life. So I contacted her about finding out about what coaching was a little bit more. We talked about it, and she told me about it, and it sounded great, but I had doubts. I was 1 year postpartum, and I was struggling really badly with depression. I have anxiety and depression, and then after my babies, I get postpartum depression too on top of it, and it's bad. So I was super lost. It was a year after my baby, and I had lost weight and then gained weight. I gained back up to what I had got during pregnancy, and then some. I was my highest weight I'd ever been, even with pregnancy. And I was like, well, I can't coach. I mean, nobody would ever want me to be their coach. I'm this sad, depressed, overweight, miserable person. I mean, I was in a dark place, and so I was not being kind to myself, and I was not thinking positive things. But my husband and I talked it out, and like I said in the beginning of this, I'm a super prayerful person. So we prayed about it and thought, could this be right for me? And my husband and I decided and came up with a plan that I would sign up, I would buy Country Heat, I would sign up as a coach and buy Country Heat, and give it a go. I had other programs, lots of other programs. I had been trying to do Insanity Max 30 because with my depression, I know personally that working out and eating well helps me. It helps me find happiness and feel happy. But my depression had gotten so bad that I couldn't even do that. I couldn't get up and make myself do that. And Insanity Max is an amazing program, and I love it, but it was too big. It was too much for me. So I wanted something more beginner. I needed to kind of start over. So my husband and I decided that I was worth it. My happiness was worth the investment. And it's not a very big investment to become a coach. I mean, you've probably read in the coaching basics and stuff, but it's $40 unless you buy it with a challenge pack, and then it's free, and then it's $15.95 a month. And I'm like, I'm worth that. I'm worth that much money. Like, right? I love myself enough to do that. So we decided that I would try coaching for 3 months. And I told my husband, I'm not really going to focus on coaching and helping other people because I don't think I could help anyone, but this is going to keep me accountable for me. And it did. in the 30 days, my first 30 days, I think I have it written down somewhere. I should have found it for this, sorry. But I think I lost 8 pounds with Country Heat. And I know it's not all about weight and pounds, but it brought me back to life a little bit. And I was smiling again. And I was posting on social media about the workouts that I did. And I was posting about the happiness I felt. And I was coming back. It brought me back. And I found something really interesting, which was nobody cared that I was my heaviest. Nobody cared that I was overweight. Nobody cared that I was sad and miserable. Not in the way that people were being rude, nobody cared, but what I'm saying is they still wanted my help. I was still relatable. I was more relatable because I had been open about that stuff. So all of the reasons that I was afraid to be a coach actually helped me be an awesome coach. And yes, I am going to say that I'm an awesome coach because I am happy and I am in a good place, and it's okay to toot your own horn. But anyway, we decided that I would try it for 3 months, and if I didn't do well, or if it didn't keep me accountable, or if I didn't make any money, that I would just cancel. I mean, no big deal. Jen even says, and everything, no big deal. If it's not for you, it's not for you. No hard feelings. You don't have to do it. Literally after, I don't know, I should look. I should have had these numbers. I'm sorry that I don't. But I think it was 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I was in love. I was like, this is it. This is my calling in life. I'm never leaving. All of the product and coaching and helping people is so amazing. And being able to relate to people and have them relate to me, and people find me and come to me and, hey, I don't feel well. I have had a baby and I can't get the weight off, or I've fallen off track with my eating, or I struggle with depression and I don't want to get up, or I struggle with depression so I emotional eat. Like, hello, I understood all of that, and it brought people to me, and I was able to find those people, and like, I have fallen in love over and over with so many people, including myself. And a huge part of that is this community of women. Like, I don't even know where I would be without the Fit Couture team and the ladies that I have. I have not met any of them in person, but I love them. They are my friends. They are my family. They are my tribe. They have helped me through dark times, through times when that depression comes creeping back in, or times that I have really bad migraines and we're working with doctors to figure them out. But because of being able to talk with coaches that are people I don't know in a huge community of people, someone recommended something that I hadn't thought of and my doctor hadn't thought of, and we tried and it helped me. And so I just, I personally thank God every day that He led me to this, and that it pulled me out of my darkness, and that I'm able to help people. And there are so many other things. We have goals and things that we like to push for, and ranks and things like that that you can learn about. And we have an amazing training opportunity, and Jen has it all set up that she trains us so well, and it's wonderful, and we have it all in one spot, and you'll learn everything you need to know about how to coach people. But it's more than that. It's the feeling that you have. It's the feeling of camaraderie for your other coaches, and for the love of the people. Quite a few of my challengers and my customers I haven't met either in real life. They're just social media connections and friends. And who would have thought? Who would have thought that I could meet somebody on Instagram and they could be one of my best friends, and I could help them and coach them and change their life and watch them as they transform themselves on their journey. And it makes me so happy. Maybe I'm rambling too much. Maybe I haven't even made a point. But I guess the main point is all of the doubt that I had, all of the, I wouldn't even know what to do, or I live in a small town, I don't know very many people, I don't have very many friends, who is going to want to buy from me, or I haven't been working out or eating well, I'm not going to be able to coach, or I wouldn't even know where to begin, or I'm not tech savvy. All of that stuff, all of those doubts, they melt away because when you join the Fit Couture family, we help each other, we love each other, we build each other up, and if you are willing to put in the work and want to make your life better and improve other people's lives, you will absolutely succeed. I know that, I feel it, I have experienced it with coaches under me and on my team, and I can't stop smiling. I didn't really write down what I was going to say. I wrote 3 talking points and it just ended with why I'm so happy, and it's just this, you guys. This coaching gives me an opportunity to come out of my shell, to work on me, to focus on my health and my happiness while I'm helping others, and there's nothing better than that. So, if you're watching this, if you've made it this far into my, 11 minutes, I was trying to keep it under 10, dang, but if you've made it this far, then you're thinking about it. So if you're a prayer, pray about this. Think about if this is right for you. If you're not, meditate and think about it with, send vibes out to the universe or source energy or whatever it is that you think about and you believe in. Think about if this is for you. Try it. Give yourself the opportunity to grow and become part of this amazing team. If it's not for you, you don't have to stay, but we will miss you and we would be sad and we love you. And I'm willing to bet if you feel this fire and you are watching this and you want a change, you can have a change and you can have the best success with Fit Couture. I'm sorry I went over on my time. I am a talker, but I love you all, even though I don't know you. I want to get to know you. So thank you for watching, and ask any questions down below.